What's quack-a-lacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode of How Much on the channel. Now, this episode is going to focus solely around one-to-watch cards, and the reason for this is because of Foot Birthday, everybody seems to have forgotten about them, and their prices have absolutely plummeted. Now, as soon as the match days come back round, starting probably tomorrow, or maybe today when you're watching this video actually, the prices are going to start going back up again when hype kicks in, when people start forgetting about Foot Birthday and realise there really isn't that much that the normal Foot player can use or do during this, apart from the daily SBC. So then the hype's going to kick back in around these, and they're going to become the go-to investments once again. So we've got 7 one-to-watch players here that I've picked out. There are loads more, but these really caught my eye. We're just going to go through these guys on Xbox. I'm going to talk about them, and then after that, I'm just going to quickly note off the PlayStation prices as well. So the first player we're going to look at is going to be Dimitri Payet. He's currently going for under 60,000 coins on Xbox. Now, this is an absolute steal. You've seen before match day, he goes for about 70, 80,000 coins on hype alone. If he scores, he goes to well over 100,000 coins. The way he's been playing and the fixtures that Marseille have, I can see him getting a goal, getting an assist at least in the hype raising him, or getting an inform. Either way, 60,000 coins for this card just feels way too low at the moment. It's the same kind of story with Draxler. Before a match, he's been going for about 120, 130, up to about 150,000 coins recently. He's currently at about 80,000 coins on Xbox. Now, the downside to this investment is that PSG have got a couple of cup games next. So it's over a week, I think, till they play in the league next. But the hype's going to kick back in. If he scores in a cup game, you know that these prices increase because people don't really seem to understand that cup games don't count. But then come the next game, when the hype kicks back in, he should regain a majority of the value he lost. Probably not all of them, the same with all these players. Because we're so near to the end of the year, they're not going to hold the significant value they've had now that they've crashed, but they should recover at least a little bit. Same with Jovetic. He's roughly 42,000 coins on Xbox. Now, Sevilla have got some very favourable games coming up, and there's a good chance with Jovetic starting, is a striker scoring a couple of goals, grabbing himself another inform, which puts him up to 86 rated. This could very easily happen. But either way, the hype alone should raise the price. Same logic with all of these players, guys. Niang, now he hasn't done a lot, but he's always raising to about 30,000 coins on hype. He's currently 23,000 coins. Even if he only raises to 27, 28 on the hype, then you're still going to make your profit. Watford have got some favourable games coming up, though, and could definitely see him nicking a goal. And if he were to get that goal, get the inform card, this is going to be one huge card because the pace. People love the pace. The next one I've thrown in is Pjanic. Now, this one's a little bit more risky than the rest of them. He hasn't been playing fantastically, but he has dropped about 15,000 coins to about 77,000 coins. Now, I'm saying there's probably better options out there than him. If he were to get a second inform, though, he should shoot up to about 150, 200,000 coins. But whether or not he gets there is the question, and it puts a little bit more risk into this. As you can see, guys, next on the list is Morata, and one of my personal favourite investments. He's currently about 32,000 coins on Xbox. Now, Real Madrid have got a packed month coming up, and it's very, very possible that Zidane rotates the team a lot more, and Benzema gets some games while Morata also gets quite a few games. This alone would boost his price massively, just from him starting. If he were to nick an early goal or score a couple of goals, then his price would go absolutely through the roof. The last time he did start, his price rose from 40,000 all the way up to 70,000, just based off the chance that he might score or might get an inform. The last card I've chosen from my list is going to be one to watch Bailly. Now, he's going for about 35,000 coins. Again, if this guy were to get an inform, his price would skyrocket, and United's defence have been fairly solid recently. The only thing he'll need to do is bag himself a goal with a clean sheet. He hasn't been the biggest attacking threat for a centre-back. This one might require a bit of luck, but the risk is equal to the reward. So if he were to get that special inform card, his price would rise massively because of the partnership he has, because of him and Smalling, the league he's in, the club he plays for. Now, guys, just before I do end, I do want to just quickly go over the PlayStation prices for those of you on there. So Eric Bailly's currently 54,000 coins on PlayStation. Morata is currently 46,000 coins on PlayStation. Pjanic is currently 105,000 coins on the PlayStation. With the new transfers, we've got Niang, who's 32.8 thousand. We then move on to Jovetic, who's 52,000. Draxler, who's about 130,000 coins. I'm just going to quickly check that to see if that's his normal price or if he's dropped quite a bit. He has dropped, actually, by about 20,000 coins. So it's not quite as big as on Xbox. Nowhere nearly as big as on Xbox. Make sure you're checking Footbin for all of these players and seeing how much these player prices have dropped before you go and investing on them, because consoles can differ. And the main information and the biggest price drops I've seen on Xbox are the players I've listed. Most of them translate to PlayStation as well, but just check the recent weeks on Footbin just to see where they were hovering before all this hype kicked in. The last player is Payet, and he's currently 83,000 coins on Xbox, which is about 10,000 cheaper than he was recently. These may be certain one-to-watch cards that you can invest in. It doesn't mean that they're the best ones, though. Do your research. Have a look at who else there is. Gabbiadini's another big shout. He's currently under 60,000 coins. If he's going to be back this week or next week, he could definitely be a huge shout with the way he's playing, the way he's smashing goals into the net. If he keeps that form up, another inform could come. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're still enjoying the series, finding it useful, etc., etc. And our last investments for the high-rated players, they've already paid off. Checks already rose about 6,000 coins, and I can only see them rising more as the week goes on. Well, fingers crossed anyway. Anyway, guys, if you could leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, comment if you've got any questions, and I'm going to leave it there. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.